Always on the hunt. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hey, fam. Day 12 ski. Asterix. We out here. Darcy. Hey, Darcy. How are you? All right, guys. Let's. We're actually going to have a quick dinner here. It's more like lunch. I guess Wendy's came out with. Well, they've always had them. I haven't had one of these in a while. This does not look appetizing. That does not look like the photo. Oh my God. This is horrible. How you doing there, Darce? I gotta make myself a little. The fries look good though. I'm gonna give them an A+ on the Papafitos. Is that a double stack? I think that's what it's called. It doesn't look very good. There was definitely the JV team was at Wendy's today, and I should have guessed it. I should have known too because it's Super Bowl, and I know people. Whoa, almost lost it. But isn't there supposed to be? I got one piece of onion. One piece of onion. A little disappointed right now. A little disappointed. Not gonna lie. But what do you expect from these guys? You know, they're like, hey, we'll give you a home meal for $5, but don't expect it to be any good. Hey, Shanice. Hey, Angel. Good evening, everyone. I hope your day is doing great. Thank you for sharing this. You're welcome. Shanice, is football a thing in Canada? I always wondered that. Like, I'm sure some people watch it, but is it a thing up there? Darcy, I want to order pizza. Good luck ordering pizza right now. I learned my lesson, man. I learned my lesson. I went to Wally World because I realized I don't watch a lot of like network TV. It's just like the Samsung internet channels where you can download a bunch of the apps and stuff like that. And I totally forgot that I need to get what do they call that? Indoor antenna. So I had to go to Walmart and get an antenna so I can connect to the local channels. So hopefully it's on. Everyone was telling me it's on Fox, and I probably should have done a little bit better research. We got invited to a bunch of Super Bowl things today, but honestly, we're just going to stay in. I had to cover this. That was not good. Double stacks are no good. I will never order one of those ever again. Never again, son. Not really more hockey. Hockey's big in New England, obviously, as you can imagine. We're really close to the border with you guys. Darcy says, you're voting for Rihanna? How did that go, by the way? Let me take a look here. All right, about 100 people voted. The Eagles, in second place is Rihanna. I don't think people like Mahomes, huh? Also, the barbecue question I asked you guys, over 200 people voted on that. You guys are telling me that Overwhelmingly, 61% of you chose Texas as the best barbecue. That's interesting. These fries suck too. Oh my God. Also, avoid all stores today if you can. I don't know why I always do this to myself. They have the CFL, Canadian Football League. Is it big or no? Christian, brisket stays getting spoiled. Why do you say that? Where's it? I don't even know where he is. He's right behind me. Jamie, I'm watching Bar Rescue. Like, I ain't watching football. I ain't watching all the pre-shows. I'm watching Bar Rescue. All right, the Junior Bacon. See, this is why I get the Junior Bacons. It looks a little better. They look a little better, right? Nobody. You have a meal out. Go eat it. Spoiled. It's my fault. My fault. My fault. My fault. You can't be mad if your kids are spoiled because you're the one that made them that way. But we're going to try to remedy a little bit of it. Thank you guys for the thumbs up here. Brisket, me too. John is the man to set them straight. I plan on watching You've Got Mail tonight. Oh, that's a great movie. That's an OG classic. You've Got Mail. Oh my God. Junior Bacon, so much better. So much better. I answered. You didn't read it. Oh, I know. It takes me a while to catch up. Darcy making a drink. Jamie, I'm going to watch the Super Bowl. Yeah, I'm going to watch it too. I have to, again, I had to buy an antenna. Is Brisket ready for the Super Bowl? He is. I got him a couple treats. Also, I don't know if I'm doing it right, but he's not enjoying. I thought that he would be head over heels over the beef broth that I put on his kibble. He just looks at it. All right, fam. Let's get through some questions here. Darcy kind of answered this a little bit right now, but what movie never gets old? What movie can you watch over and over and over? No trilogies, no nothing. Give me a single standalone show that you can watch. For me, Shawshank Redemption. Is that what it's called? Shawshank Redemption? Whenever I see that movie on TV, I stop everything that I do. Go to micro. So, all right, Christian. Sounds like a good Sunday. Actually, I do want to apologize to Shanice and the Supernatural fans. I have yet to watch Supernatural. I was supposed to watch it yesterday, and what happened is I totally forgot that I had a couple episodes of The Last of Us to catch up on. And even after this live, I need to watch the episode before the Super Bowl starts. He's not a very smart baby. You're so smart sometimes, but sometimes you're just a silly Billy. Oh my God, Major Mayo. Margaret, Foodie fam or Rhodey fam. Happy Super Bowl Sunday, my favorite day of the year. Margaret, I don't know if you watched you might have already. Did a little local love video today. Chilequiles. That's what we had for breakfast this morning. Matt, sounds like a productive day. Hey, sometimes you gotta meld up. Dumb and Dumber, Matt. Misery. What a fantastic movie Misery is. I'm sure it's pretty well known, but if anybody doesn't know, Stephen King, that's a Stephen King film novel, and it was about his addiction. So it's just crazy how he transcended that into characters. I just thought that was amazing. My husband made his favorite dip to eat during. It's called Hanky Panky. What the heck is in Hanky Panky? I love the name. What's in the Hanky Panky sauce? People need to know. Agree, Christian. Dumb and Dumber is great. Filmed in Rhode Island. I don't know if you guys knew that. Filmed in Rhode Island. Pretty Woman. Great movie. It upsets me every time that he pushes her away. I know, Darcy. I know. I have a lot of binge watching to do. Big Trouble in Little China, classic. That is a classic. Captain Ron. Have I seen that movie? 1992. Oh, you know what? I've actually never seen this full movie, but I remember catching clips of it. Martin Short, Kurt Russell. Oh my God, look how young Kurt Russell is here. Wow. Someone said, hey, do you remember the 90s? And in my head, I'm like, yeah, about 10 years ago. No, it was 30 years ago. I was like, I don't like the way that this millennium kind of just tricks me into thinking that things were only the 90s were only 10 years ago. It's not fair. I don't like their nuggets. Hey, baby, last piece. Enabling your behavior. I don't like the nuggets at Wendy's. So guys, don't be mad at me, but I don't eat them. I'm not going to eat them at all. And I wouldn't even feed them to my dog. That's just a lot. All right, that should tide us over. Oh, I'm obsessed with Stephen King. Yeah, he's amazing. We could also use a little hanky panky dip. No, man. Has anyone watched You on Netflix? Oh, that was the other show. I was watching You on Netflix too. So I was watching The Last of Us on HBO Max and You on Netflix. That's why I wasn't able to catch up or start watching Supernatural. The best Stephen King movie adaptation is definitely The Shining. You know, they tortured the mom, the wife in that movie. She like got like she hated filming that movie. I still need to know what's in the hanky panky dip sauce. Anyways, if anybody can find out for me. All right. This one is more of a current affair question here, guys. Let me just copy and paste it from my notes. The Mist. The Mist was crazy. The Mist made me like question society. And the ending is messed up. Don't ruin it for people. But the end was messed up. All right, guys. So what's with all the unknown flying objects in North America lately? So I don't know if you guys watch the news, but there's been another. Maybe there's something right behind you. If you look right behind you, there's a tiny piece of papa frita. We have to work on your smelling. All right. He's not listening to me. Yeah, but there was another one. We just had another one that went over Alaska, I think. They said it was smaller, but they couldn't it wasn't it was really weird. The press conference clips that I saw, it basically said it didn't belong to any state entity. Hey, we're gonna work on the whining, okay? There you go. You found the papa frita. Yeah? ¿Si te gusta? All right. Siéntate. Que te porta bien. Okay? I love you. Daddy loves you. But yeah, there was something went over Alaska. It was insane. And they were basically saying that it was no country, and it was it was super creepy the way that he was talking in this press conference, man. And it's definitely aliens, 100%. I think this is my prediction, and I want you guys to remember this: 2/12/23 at 3:42 p.m. I want you to guys write down this time frame. I think what's happening. Right? What a weird food channel we have here, right? It's like food and conversation. I love this. Um, uh, what I think is happening is that, oh my god, I sound like I sound like one of these folks. But this is just a thought. This is what I think is happening. Because I'm going to give you guys another example for something else. Because I also know they've been telling us that a recession's coming, that all this other jazz, right? But why am I? Oh, I lowered my chair earlier. I think what's happening is I think that the govs of the world, maybe our gov particularly, what I think is happening is that they are slowly letting us know so that when it happens, we're more of like, we knew it, we called it, we knew it, everything was connecting, we knew it, as opposed to, a while ago, a few decades ago, they were just absolutely denying everything, and it was just like UFOs, aliens don't exist. But I think what they're doing is they're conditioning us and normalizing us seeing it on TV and seeing things, and you're starting to see more videos, and technically they have admitted that there are, like, aliens have existed for the first time. So I feel like they're like, they have the knob, and they're like slowly letting the pressure out of the situation, just a quick little, so that when it happens, or an event happens, or some really good evidence, we're not like all shocked and pandemonium. Because I think there are going to be certain people that won't be able to handle that definitive news of that there are in fact aliens. So that's my assessment on that. And then my other assessment on the recession is there is a certain commercial out right now that I've only started seeing recently. And the last time I started seeing these commercials was during the housing crisis in the early 2010s. And it makes sense. They obviously have their pulse on the industry. It's their job to start promoting their services when things happen, blah, 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 blah. But I have not seen these commercials for over a decade. And it's that the 877 cash now, the you guys know what I'm talking about, right? The call JG Wentworth. JG Wentworth. We only saw those commercials during the recession, the last one. They are starting slowly to start playing now, and it's creeping me out because obviously it's their industry. They know what's happening, and they have firsthand knowledge. They're crunching the numbers, and they're like, "Hey, we got to start promoting that people can get a little bit. You know, they can take loans out on their checks to cover bills." And it's just like, ugh, it just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good, man. It doesn't feel good. We got aliens. We got JG Wentworth. It's crazy times right now. Somebody get that hanky panky recipe. We do need that, by the way. Did you know that Stephen King actually hates how they interpreted The Shining? He created a two-part series which is meant to be more accurate. Really? Makes sense. I always found it weird that the authors of the books don't have that much saying into the movie creation of it. And I know that the movie has its own director with its own artists and their own vision for the movie, but it's always really interesting that they don't have that much say so, you know what I mean? Aliens. Darcy knows what's up. Watch Ancient Aliens on the History Channel. They real. Oh, I don't need to watch it to know that they're real. Hanky Panky is hamburger, sausage, and Velveeta. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. You want to come up? Is that what this is? Is that what the baby is? Mwah. Is that what the baby's doing? Oh, it's the best mask Super Bowl mascot ever. Hanky Panky is hamburger, sausage. Oh, hamburger, comma, sausage, and Velveeta cheese. I use rye cocktail bread to eat mine. I love it. My best friend's parents owned a bar and would serve it at their bar. What type of sausage did you use? Like an Italian sausage or like breakfast sausage? We need answers. Darcy says, I wake up every day at either 2:21 a.m. or 3:21 a.m. every day. I'm always up by 4. I do wake up in the middle. Maybe I should start logging the times that I wake up. What time do you go to bed, Darcy? Yeah, for real. We need to know if you're waking up that early, how early are you going to bed? Thank you everybody for the thumbs up on the video. All right. Next question. Now that we got the alien stuff out of the way and the recession. Guys, don't make any big purchases right now. Stay cash flow positive. Matt M says, what time? Oh, wait. No, Jamie. Jamie, I use regular pork sausage, but just use your favorite. I feel like a spicy Italian sauce. Yeah, I'm with Matt. A spicy Italian sausage. What's the ratio? Are you doing 50-50 hamburger? And what percentage of hamburger are you using? Using 80-20, 70-30, really fatty, or are you going a little lean ski? You doing 90-10, 85-15, 90-10? Let us know what you're doing. And Velveeta cheese, just the cheese, huh? Using a packet of cheese? We need more information. Next question, guys. What can you buy for less than $100 that would change your life. This is an interesting one. Storm Area 51 again. You remember those people? I have nothing against them. I thought that was freaking awesome. Why are you shaking, buddy? What's going on? Okay. The baby? You just want me to be off, huh? T, memory foam slippers and bath mats. They aren't expensive, but they are much better than normal ones. All right. I know that they at what you call it, at BJ's, they have a whole aisle of just mat stuff. I use 3 pounds of each meat and a block of Velveeta. I would pay big money. I want to go back in time, not get this Wendy's. That was horrible. Good thing I only spent $5 on it, and instead go to the store and buy that stuff. 3 pounds of each, though. You guys are feeding an army. I love it. Food because I'm starving. Shanice, what's going on, Mama? No comida? Can I put you down? You want to stay up here? I'm telling you, if brisket could live in my skin or in this pocket right here, he would. I also need to know what type of food you're in the mood for, Shanice. Do-do-do. We have got a new name in here that I don't recognize. RLINEZ. Arlenez. Arlenez. What kind of restaurant did you used to run? I helped run a bunch of different restaurants. One was Italian, one was New American, one was a sandwich shop, um, and a couple bars. It's been a day. I'll just say that. Okay. I plan on eating some. Oh, very nice. You're eating that gig. I also, guys, when I was at Wally World, I could not. Are you looking at yourself? Are you looking at yourself? Who the heck is that? Who's this thing? Who's this with the little head? Who's this? Who's that? You're so vain. You're so vain. Um, I only make it on special occasions, so it feeds a lot of people. Yeah, usually when people cook favorites of other folks, they if you're gonna be up here, sir, you can't be wiggling. Lay down. Hold on, guys. Oh, there we go. Oh, you're not gonna lay down? Okay, then you're going down. Mwah. And Super Doug. There you go. So I was at Wally World. This desk. I was at Wally World, and I couldn't fight the urge to buy a packet of Oreos. So after we're done with this live in a little bit, your boy's gonna open up the package of Oreos. I'm gonna have a glass of almond milk, do a little dip, and I think I'm gonna watch the newest episode of The Last of Us. Try to set up this antenna so that we can watch the local channels, so that we can watch the game tonight, and then and that's gonna be my night, man. This is amazing. It's amazing. I feel so bad for the places that I'm not going to go watch the game, but your boy's just chilling in tonight. Hi, Shanice. Hey, Margaret. Lupe will be going to town on those Oreos. What is the definition of going to town on some Oreos, though? How many Oreos is an acceptable amount of Oreos that you can eat? And then what is the limit in which it's too many? And then what is the limit you went to town on them? Your boy needs a chart. Oh, I eat the whole packet, so I won't. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to end up eating the whole packet too, but NB said, I never know. That's why I don't buy the whole packet. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? It's not the singular roll. It's the, hold on. Please hold. Let me go get it here. Ouch. A whole package or sleeve would be considered, or sleeve. Oh, you mean the whole sleeve? Because there's 3 sleeves in there. I know what you're talking about. I was buying the stupid antenna. Should we even look at the nutritional facts? Not too bad. Let's see how many are in a sleeve. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, so according to Matt, 16 is going to town. I got the regular one. I didn't get the double stuffed skis. Just got the regular Oreos. Nothing fancy. And then also, did you guys know that this contains, hold on. Let me see if I'll make sure here. Oh, I guess there is chocolate in this. I thought I heard that there was no chocolate in this. But chocolate is like literally the last ingredient in this. Ooh. Oh, that's what we should do. This is how we predict the game. You guys ready? So left is going to be Eagles. Right is going to be the Chiefs. Who's going to win the Super Bowl? The Oreo shall choose. No way. The Chiefs are not the favorite. That's interesting. We'll have a little sample. It's a little sample cookie. This doesn't count, Matt. This doesn't count. Them man cookies, the Samoas. Oh my god! All the girls, Margaret, you probably know, driving through town, every single anything that had a gas station or a parking lot, you had the Girl Scouts. Oh, crap. Don't eat that. The Girl Scouts were out in full freaking force last week. Darcy, we need to watch a movie with food or snacks and talk about it the next day. Movie club. I'm down for a movie club. Double stuffed? No, regular stuffed. I can't handle double stuffed. As long as Lupe joins, absolutely. Don't tell us how bad Oreos are. We just eat that. Screw that. Life is short. Sam the Great, agreed. Lupe doing Oreo fortune telling. Listen, guys, according to the power that is Oreos, the Chiefs are going to win. Another prediction. It's not me. It's the Oreos. Brisket, stop. Oreos don't have cream. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah. There's no dairy. I think that's what it is. Is that what it is? Oreos don't have dairy. Let's see. Flour, sugar. oil, salt, chocolate, artificial flavor. Interesting. Yeah, so maybe that's what it is. These are dairy free. So people with lactose, they can eat these, no problem. I think that's what it was. Not that there's no chocolate in them, but there's no dairy. Oreos are vegan. Yes, that's what it was too. I love Girl Scout cookies. Same here, man. Huge problem. Huge problem with that. Oreos are considered vegan. That's what it was. Yep. The most Oreo cookies and cream. Never had that. I'm going to Foxwoods Casino next weekend. Have you ever been? Oh yeah. I don't go anymore. But yes, Foxwoods used to be a second home for me. I'm eating almond M&Ms, waiting for the chicken wings to cook. Yeah, I want some chicken wings. I need some chicken wings in my life. You guys are killing me. All right, let's do. All right, second to last question here. You're a celebrity. You're a celebrity. What outrageous name would you name your newborn? Mine would probably be. Excuse me, sir. You have a baby. I'd be like, oh, he's the size of a chimichanga. What chimichanga? No. Chile con queso. No. Well, Thor. No, Thor is like a real name. People name their babies. What's an outrageous name? Didn't Elon Musk name one of his kids like some weird ass, some like weird characters? Lupe knew all the casino dealers on a first name basis. You're not even joking. You're not even. We did know a lot of them on a first name basis. You need to make those Lupe nachos. Yeah, I kind of wanted to eat beforehand. I was gonna grab. See, the reason I don't have food here is because I was supposed to go to a couple like Super Bowl watch parties, but I just wanted to just stay home tonight. I just wanted to stay just home, just chill, and so now that's why we're stuck with Oreos and Wendy's that we just ate. So it's kind of my fault. Already, he said Shanice. That's messed up. We do love Shanice. Sugar Puff. That's a funny name. What games did you play at the casino? Oh, it always alternated, but blackjack. We played a lot of blackjack, but that's the devil's game. Don't play blackjack. Then I taught myself how to play craps, which is a lot of fun. Um, and that one has a little bit more skill to it, like blackjack. Um, Roulette, we would play. I mean, those are all sucker dummy bets, but it is fun to play with if there's a bunch of you together, it is fun for everyone to put all their money on one number. But we didn't play that one that much. But yeah, it was basically craps and blackjack. I never got into poker. Crescent, because I'm making something with crescent rolls right now. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. I think that's how they come up with their names. Crescent Lefort rolls right off the tongue. True. I'd call mine. Let's just name stuff. Oreo. I'm gonna name my kid Oreo. Be like, Dad, I'm being teased out at home at school. All right, guys. Last question. This is actually gonna be a short live, just because I need to set up the antenna. What fruit has the best use? Spanish people can't say juice. Use. Use. Juice. What was another thing too? One of my first jobs was working in fast food, and you grow up with it. There's a problem with the saying the letter S. They they always have to put an E in front of it. So like, can I have some Esprit? Is this going to be a special night? It's cute. It's very endearing and cute. I love it. Pineapple. Some fresh pineapple juice. What's some mango juice? Oh, papaya, guava. Oh, I'm telling you guys, when I lived in South America, when I lived in Colombia, um, the food there is so much better for you because it's more organic. They used to, oh man, the juices that they would squeeze and the juices that we would make was so good. Everything was fresh. It's funny. I ate more than I do here back in the States at the time, and I actually lost weight in Colombia because of the food. And obviously, you hear all of these stories with people that are like lactose and or have like stomach issues that they can eat that stuff when they go abroad. And I just don't know why we're allowing foods like that here. There needs to be like a revolution when it comes to our food quality here. It's nuts, man. It really is nuts. And there's foods that are like banned and outlawed in other countries, like in Europe, especially in the European Union, but they're like allowed here. What is he eating? Oh. And it's just nuts. I just feel bad. I feel bad for us. I feel bad for all of us. I'm moving to Canada. Shanice, let's start building that in-law house. I had a friend who used to call me Oreo because I'm mixed race. Oh yeah, yeah, that's a big one. Apple juice, cranberry juice. Actually, I don't think I've ever had fresh squeezed cranberry juice. Peaches when in season. My affinity for peaches is insane. Do they sell peach juice in the U.S.? Never seen it. I've never seen peach juice either. Sam the Great. Too much money in the food industry, probably. That's exactly why. That's exactly why. And there's too much. This is like our one conspiracy theory video today, guys. We've talked about recessions and commercials and UFOs, but I agree. I mean, there comes a point where they need to keep us sick, right? So that we're always on pills and going to the doctor. It's really sad, man. And I'm too old. I'm too old to fight that fight. I got to leave that for the younger generation. I hope the younger generation takes up the torch and does that fight. Shanice, we're all moving to Canada for real. For real. Make room. Get ready. Carol Baskins. Can I get how does dual citizenship work? Can I get dual citizenship in the U.S. and Canada? I wonder how that works. I know you can get it in some Caribbean countries. You just have to pay like you got to pay like $2,000. We're all moving to Lupe's homestead. I'm almost done. You guys can't hear him. But he is making the saddest sounds. I'm almost done, babes. All right, my love. I'm almost done. You guys are always invited. Actually, I'm not even calling them a homestead. I'm calling them base camps because I want to have base camps everywhere. So Tennessee, North Carolina, that's going to be base camp. Rhode Island, this little studio is base camp Rhode Island right now. I have a couch. Anybody wants to crash, let me know. Rhodyfoody Farm, I like that. That has a nice ring to it. I'm working on getting my dual citizenship right now. I had to get a visa first. Then you have to live 3 out of the 5 years in Canada to apply for citizenship. Now, let me ask you, how many months out of the year do you need to be in Canada? in order for it to count as 3 out of 5 years. Like, what equals a year? Because I know some countries, it's like, as long as you're here 51% of the time, and that's what people do. Like during the winter, they'll move down to a Caribbean country or South American country, and then during the summer move back. But they've stayed so long enough that it constitutes as them being a resident. The roadie base camp. You can all come live here as long as you all take turns dog sitting. It doesn't matter as long as the months add up to 3 years. Get the flock. Get the flock out of here. Really? Whoa. Hold on. So what is it? 12, 24, 36. So it's like a little over half, yeah. 36 out of 60 months. So can you get it? I mean, obviously it has to be within those 5 years, but if you move, I wonder how they gauge that. I guess they would gauge it by if you left the country, right? By your passport. That's interesting. Interesting. And I'm sure it's the same thing other way around, right? I have to get a visa to come to Canada. Matt, you're fine. So when you become a permanent resident, you get given a booklet to fill in where you have been and for how long, and then you, and then, and then when you apply, you enter that info. Hmm. 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 This is muy interesting. This is muy interesting. So when you become a permanent resident, so you have to apply to be a resident first, and just out of the next 5 years, you have to prove by this booklet that you've been there cumulatively 3 years, 36 months out of the 60 months. Interesting. I'm assuming you would have to have an address. Can't just be living van life somewhere. Well, I guess we're all using Shanice's address. Shanice, you're not allowed to move because we're all using your address. I just can't do hot states. The heat is no good for me. Yeah, I don't really like being too hot either. You apply for a visa, then apply for permanent residency, get a card for that, then apply for citizenship. Okay. Is there a test like it is in America where you need to like learn all the presidents or well for you guys prime ministers? You got to learn like the how parliament works and stuff. Lupe is really considering the Canadian. There was a big push when I was a kid. I think it was when I was a kid, or maybe when I was just younger. But there was a big push for Canada, U.S., and Mexico to have a similar thing as what the European Union does. A shared currency, trade. You'll be able to travel up and down, all around, really easily. I think there was even like proposals to have a shared currency. I think it was going to be called the Ameridollar. Ameridollar? Because technically, I know it. Being an American is usually tied to the United States of America, but technically, Canada and Mexico, the three of us make North America, so we're all Americans. It's interesting. It's interesting times, man. We'll see what happens. My house is your house. There we go. I love it. Don't you have to work there for so long too? Yeah, Shanice, do I have to get a job there? Do I have to get a job there? Can I just live on my van? Can I just travel around the country in my van? Shanice, are you trying to cross over to the States and we want to move to Canada? Right? The grass is always greener. Party at Shanice. Yes, for citizenship, and I'm dreading it. Oh, wait. Are you answering Margaret's? So you have to get a job that's part of your citizenship? Oh, wait. Hold on. No, Margaret, it depends what visa you apply for. I had a working holiday visa, so I didn't have to. Got it. All right. Don't we have to get citizenship? Don't we have to get citizenship to live slash move to Canada? Well, according to Shanice, we have to apply for residency first. Then you get a card, and then you have to, if you want to apply for citizenship, you have to live there collectively 36 months out of 60 months. Margaret, you can be Shanice's gardener. That's true. That's true. You can pay me a dollar a month. That's technically my job. Technically, you could just remain a percentage resident forever. You don't have to apply for citizenship. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let's talk about healthcare here. I think that's one of the reasons why people move to Canada too, right? To that, well, Mexico too. People, there's so many people on TikTok that I follow that live van life. They all travel down to Mexico to get procedures done, to get their teeth fixed, to see dentists, to get surgeries done. And these are all like highly trained, and obviously they're all rated because people leave reviews. And, I don't care if you're a doctor in I hate the term third world country, like somewhere randomly. If you have good reviews or like verifiable reviews, your thing, like if something costs me 100 grand here, but you can do it for like 20 grand in another country, I'm flying in, baby. Flying in. Like I eventually want to get veneers, guys, because I have super sensitive teeth, and I rather take care of them now so that the veneers, like I don't have to worry about getting fillings or crowns later in life. Like I hate the dentist, and I rather just get them done. And there's so many, like people go to Colombia, people go to Mexico, get it done for a percentage of the money. And they even have like some doctors' offices have it where in your price it includes your airfare, it includes transportation. Like you'll have a driver to and from the airport to your hotel, and then from your hotel to the doctor's office, your hotel stay, medication, like all this stuff is included into the price, and you're getting quality work done for a percentage of the price, where here you don't get any of it extra, and you're paying 5x to get the same procedure done. It's insane. It's insane, man. Free healthcare is a thing. Well, I don't. Well, nothing's free, right? But it's universal. Well, basically, they take out the middleman. A big portion of why healthcare is so expensive in America is the middleman, is the insurance companies, um, and not being able to, finally now they're starting to allow places to negotiate and bulk buy medications, where before you couldn't do any of that. So that's why prices were so crazy. Yes, free as long as you pay exorbitant tax. It's not, think about it. It's about what you're getting for your taxes, though, right? So let's say across the world there were no taxes. And I mean, we pay high taxes here. Let's be honest. And we get very little for our high taxes here. And that's because so much of our money goes towards other, we're not going to get into it, but we pay so much in taxes here, where like over there, yeah, do you have to pay a little bit more taxes or maybe even the same, but you're getting way more services. You're getting way more for your money. It's like shopping for anything else. You know, you go to two different restaurants, but one's offering, for the same price, you're getting an extra dessert and you get a free appetizer. Like, why wouldn't you choose that one? We're really struggling to find doctors right now, but the ones we have are great. It's just insane waiting lines for things and to see people. Yeah, I get it. I get it. But those things, it's like everything has a not a learning curve, but like growing pains, right? Everything has growing pains. It's Shanice, in the United States here, try finding a new uh, what is it? I'm just going to call them physicians. Try finding a new doctor and try scheduling stuff. They're like, yeah, oh, you got to come in. Yeah, we'll see you in July. Can you come in July 3rd? And you're like, dude, that's 5 months from now. That's 5 months from now. So you start calling other places and they're like, oh, we can get you in 3.5 months. And then you're like, you can't. So it's not better here with the wait times at all. Oh my God, he's so freaking cute. I love this dog. He sleeps like an angel. When I was trying to find a vet for Brisket, it took months. In my mind, I'm thinking, oh, I can just go to any vet place and they'll see Brisket. No, 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 no. You have to. It took me almost 2 months to see a vet for Brisket. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. See, it's included in their taxes. That's what I'm saying. Shanice, I would never move to you. All right. We always keep a spot open for you, Shanice. Yeah, you can always come down, Shanice. We do have Duncan here, but I know you probably love your Tim Hortons. My sister's father-in-law came from Canada to have dental work done because it was $1,000 cheaper here, and he didn't have to wait as long. Is it different because he is a senior? I don't know. That's a Shanice question. I dip my toes in from time to time. That's it. I love to visit, but only to visit. Shanice is a Tim Hortons queen. Your sister's father should have went to Mexico, Margaret. I do love my Timmys. Yeah, I know. We used to have them here, and then they all moved out, which is really funny because then all the Duncans moved out of Canada, right? There's no Duncans in Canada. If there are any, maybe in some airports, but who knows? I don't know. All right, guys, we're gonna head out. We're about to hit. I didn't think we would hit an hour, but we here. Hope you guys enjoy the Super Bowl. Oh, dental. That's right. Because we live in a time where vision and dental is somehow not included in your health. It's not part of your body. Oh my God. I wish I could fix everything. I wish I was king of the world. I wish I was king of the world. I'd be like, hey, you know those things that let you see and those things that help you eat that are actually part of your health and that are part of your body? Yeah, we're gonna include that in healthcare. It's unbelievable. Okay, I'm gonna stop. We're gonna stop here, guys. Enjoy the game, guys. Thank you so much for joining another B-Day Live. This has been a marathon. This has been a marathon. Marathon skis on the live skis. Thank you, Matt. Enjoy the game too, brother. Lupe is king of my world. Thanks, man. Too funny. Have a good night. Thank you guys for chilling. According to the Oreo Oracle, the Chiefs are going to win tonight. But I think the Oreo is probably Mahomes' only fan because everyone is betting money on the Eagles winning. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys. Have a great night. Enjoy the commercials and halftime. I know everyone's voting. Where is it? Hold on. Let me see if I can get it here. You guys are too funny with this voting. Let's see where it's at. 106 votes. 44% Eagles. 35% Rihanna. 21% Chiefs. Oh, poor Mahomes. All right, guys. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Be well, eat well, and take care of each other. Ciao.